If you look very closely in the mangrove trees of South Florida, you will find a very unique little crab. Many creatures enjoy feeding on them, but there is one inshore fish that loves these tasty crustaceans more than any other. In today's video, we're on a mission to catch these perfectly evolved crab eaters, and then turn them into an incredible meal that I won't soon forget. So thanks for clicking on this video, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, we're pulling up to a small bridge right here, and I think this might be a really good spot to look for some mangrove tree crabs, and then we're gonna go look for these sheepsheads. I'm really excited about this. I've really never sheepshead fished. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I went last week and I got completely skunked. I was trying to get them on lures and I did not do well. They're a lot smarter than I anticipated them to be, so we're gonna use the real McCoy today, real baits. Got his ass. He just pinched me. I got the good one. Sick. Dude, that's the money bait right there. Literally getting out of the boat to try to catch some of these crabs. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I could have easily went out today, caught some mullet and went tarpon or snook fishing, but I do that all the time, so it's fun to switch it up. It makes it a lot more fun for me. Hopefully it makes it more fun for you guys, seeing different species. And we're basically learning together how to catch these crabs and how we're gonna catch these fish. I've never really done it, so I think that's cool. I got one. Dude, all I did right there was he dropped in the water and I just scooped where I thought he was, and I smoked him. Got him. I'm becoming very efficient at this. All right, so I'm gonna rig up one of these crabs. I've never actually even used a mangrove tree crab before, so I'm not sure the best way to do this, but it's kind of pinching me here. All I'm gonna do is just hook him kind of sideways like that, right through his entire body, and he's just gonna sit on the hook just like that. We'll see, that should do the trick. If I can find a sheepshead and get that in front of him, I think he's gonna get smoked. Holding on to me, that's crazy. Get off me, dude. I'm gonna hop up on the Yeti right here. This is gonna be our sight fishing platform. Hopefully we can find some fish, man. I'm excited to see what we can do. Let's see. Sheepshead have been pretty tricky so far, so if we could catch a few, I'm gonna be stoked. All right, we're still hunting for sheepshead. Unfortunately, we haven't found any yet. We've been bouncing around. Sorry, it's a little rocky out here, but we're not giving up on the sheepshead, of course. We have another spot we want to try, like kind of a neighborhood with some small bridges, but along the way, we were on this kind of jetty area and we saw a snook and a couple cudas. So I actually threw the cast net earlier and I caught a couple silver mullet. So I'm gonna put one of these behind the boat and see if we can catch one of these predatory fish real quick. I'm gonna go right here through the nose with it. I don't have any wire on, which isn't really ideal when it comes to cuda fishing, but I'm just gonna pray that we get lucky. This is not the mission here, but it's just a little something we're gonna try in the meantime. Oh, fish. I got a fish on me right here. I don't know what it is. You ready for this? That's what happens when you get hit by a cuda. Oh, fish on it. Hooked up. I'm trying to be like so easy. Oh, I lost him. The bait's still there, he's gonna hit it again. Whoa. think I'm hooked up. Oh, yeah, this is a big fish. I don't know what this is. Whoa, dude, this is something big. It just screamed drag. It's coming out the boat. Don't know what this is. I have a feeling this is a cuda, and I really hope he doesn't break me off here. Oh, there he is. It is a cuda. Oh, dude, it's a pretty girthy one. We'll see. Oh, I was just about to say it'll be a miracle if I keep this fish hooked. That was crazy. Yeah, cut me off. I mean, I tried to time it right. Check it out. They have like some of the sharpest teeth of any inshore fish. We left those cudas alone. I had to make the executive decision. I'm gonna go back there to that spot with live mullet and catch a couple of those. And I'm actually gonna probably cook them up and show you guys. A lot of people turn their noses up at cudas, but they are excellent table fare. And I found that out within the last couple of years. So we're gonna stick to the mission here, looking for a sheepshead. Now we're trying some docks. We haven't done this yet. Some docks and pilings and maybe some small bridges. So let's see if we can find them. We only got a couple more hours of daylight. Wow, that's so cool. We're coming through this canal looking for a sheepshead, and we just spotted a little baby sea turtle. Danny's gonna try to grab him with the big camera. Oh, he just came up to breathe. Wow, that was sick. Where the sheepshead at, Squirt? If somebody said to me like today you're gonna see either a sheepshead or a sea turtle feeding on barnacles in a canal in Fort Lauderdale, which one is it gonna be? I would have said sheepshead 1,000 times over. All right, well, we just spent the last 3-4 hours looking for some sheepshead, and we completely struck out. Saw a couple and just didn't get any good presentations, didn't get any bites. This fish is a lot more challenging than I thought it was gonna be. It's kind of humbling me, but I'm gonna go back out tomorrow morning, spend a few hours and try to get one. I'm committed to getting a couple, and then Danny's girlfriend is gonna cook them up. She's a chef, so fingers crossed we get on them tomorrow. Before we head in, I'm just gonna fish the couple other mullets that we have real quick in the same area where I lost that cuda, and we're gonna try to put a big cuda boat side and check it out. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna put another one of these juicy silver mullet out. I think there's only 3 left in the well, so I kind of rigged this funny. I just took the biggest hook I had and I put an 80-pound leader on just to try to negate the cutoff, but we'll see. It's not the right rig for cudas. I'm gonna come back out here and target them. Let's try it again. Maybe, is there any smaller baits than this in there? Might just be like a freaking too much of a unit. Yeah, there's a little one. All right, I got a good feeling about this one. Just casting him off the hook. Yeah.
I got a really good feeling.
I got a good feeling about this one. Off the hook he goes. Now this bait's even bigger than the last one. I mean, a cuda could eat this, no problem. Whoa. Oh my God, dude. That was something gigantic. Oh, big fish on him again. He's got it. Oh, gone. Oh, that fish cut me off. Went right through 80 like it was nothing. This shows me I did not know there was cudas like that at this spot. So we're gonna come back and try to get on some of these fish. Drop a comment if you want to see us do a catch, clean, and cook on a cuda. A lot of people, like I said, they don't eat them, but they are pretty good, and maybe Danny's girl will cook that up as well. But I'll see you guys in the morning chasing sheepshead again. I'll be in a totally different area. I'm gonna keep the baits overnight. Hopefully we can get on them. I almost just went in. Alrighty, 3rd time's a charm. I'm back out here looking for the elusive sheepshead. They're not really that elusive, but they've been eluding me pretty good. So I kept the crabs overnight. They lived right down here in this bucket. I'm gonna throw one on. Kind of have the sun to my back here. Got a little stretch of docks and pilings here, and gonna see if I could sight fish a couple. I am so determined to catch a sheepshead. I could easily go do a tarpon or snook video. Sheepshead I have next to no experience with, so it's a fun challenge. So let's see, I think we're gonna get them today. Fingers crossed. So what will happen is pull up to a dock like this, and this one doesn't seem to have it, but sometimes there'll be barnacles all over the pilings, and that's what the sheepshead like to forage on. They eat the little crabs, crustaceans, whatever out of the barnacles. So you just come up real slow to the dock like so, hopefully spot a fish, and then get the right presentation. I've noticed over the last 2 times of fishing them, if they see you, you're pretty much toast. You gotta see them before they see you. That seems to be the key. If you can do that, then you have a chance of getting one to eat. It's pretty cool. We're approaching like a little tunnel, and I can see back there, there's a bridge. My theory is that on the high tide, maybe these sheepshead move back up in here, and as the tide falls, they start to head back towards the main intercoastal. So let's see if we can find them in here. Nice sheep right here. I got him. Oh, I just hooked up. Let's go. Oh, no, 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 no. Wow, this thing is pretty strong. Stronger than I expected it to be. Just pulled up to this really cool bridge. I turned the GoPro off and I looked down and I saw a sheep. I'm gonna try to just... I brought my net to try to net him, but... pretty sure this is a keeper. Come here, dude. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I got him. Whew, let's go. That was so cool. All right, check this dude out. This is pretty cool, man. Finally got the old sheepshead. Check out his mouth with those teeth. Hopefully that's in focus. These teeth are freaking gnarly. Super cool little fish. That is so sweet. First one down, hopefully of many. I want to get enough to feed me and my friends. We're gonna do a little catch, clean, and cook with these. Oh wow, this thing is like almost 15 inches long. Awesome. A lot of you guys probably catch this fish in your sleep, but I'm telling you, I have worked so hard for this one. I'm gonna get this dude on some ice real quick. I just can't get over these teeth. That thing is so cool. Completely built for eating crustaceans and crabs and biting off barnacles and all that what they do. So pretty good start to the day. Man, I have been working hard for that fish, and finally it came together. This is day 3 of trying to get a sheepshead, which is mind-blowing that it's taken this much effort, but finally got one. Hopefully I got a little pattern going. I'm gonna move back under this bridge, keep heading inland and see, maybe we can get a few more. If we can get a few more, I'll be stoked. Can't wait to see how this fish tastes, so super excited. It's one of the best parts about having the Ginu. There's not a lot of boats you can clear this bridge with. I watched that sheepshead eat too, that was so sick. I just need like 3 or 4 more of that size and we should have a killer meal. All right, we've been coming down this canal system, heading west for the past, I don't know, 15 minutes since I caught that last sheepshead. But I see another bridge off in the distance. So I'm hoping we're putting together a pattern and maybe there'll be one at that bridge. See a really nice sheep right here. My line was tight. Oh, I got him. No way. Oh, that was so sick. I saw sheepshead up. Oh no, I just lost him. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wow, that was about to be perfect. That was a nice one. That was a little bit bigger than the last. So what happened was, I saw a sheepshead under that dock. I didn't have the GoPro on. I turned the GoPro on and I cast it at him. But what happened was my line was tight from the last fish that I caught. So I didn't get the cast that I was expecting, and it landed a little close to him and it spooked him. So I saw it spooked him, then I just pitched it blindly under the dock and let it sit there for maybe 15-20 seconds, and he scooped it up like that. So I just learned something there. If I spook them, they might stay in the area and just kind of get the bait in the vicinity and see if they can find it. So damn, that was, oh man, that was a nice one. I was about to back off on my drag too, because I think I had it a little bit too tight, and then the hook pulled out. That's all right, we're learning. All right, we made it to the bridge. Gonna pull up real slow here. Just gonna drop this thing by each piling and see if there's a fish. Oh, I got something, I think. Yep, I'm tight. Oh, this is a nice fish. Whoa. Oh my God, I gotta back off on the drag. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Oh man. No. I gotta run with him a little. Oh, come here. He's under the boat. Oh my God. I have no idea if any of this is even showing up on camera. Oh man, this is a nice one. Now I'm gonna take it easy on him. Try to scoop him in the net. He's still dogging me hard. Oh dude, this is a stud. Come here, baby. I got him. Oh my God, that fish just gave me like the fight of my life. That was incredibly cool. I'm trying to keep it down. I don't know why. I'm kind of like in people's backyards and stuff, but check this fish out. This fish is heavy too. I mean, I just love when a plan comes together, even if it comes together so much later than you anticipated it to. That is a nice sheepshead. This one's a little bit lighter in coloration. The other one was like way darker. This one's not pure white by any means, but the stripes are whiter on it. That makes sense. Check this dude out. This thing is so cool. Man, I'm stoked. I'm so happy. Still has the crazy teeth. Look at those teeth, man. This fish is so sick. Fish with human teeth, that's what they call them. Oh man, let me get the hook out of this guy. I don't even have to measure him. I know he's good to go. He's probably about 16 inches. One more look at this dude. Check him out, look at that face. It's a face only a mama could love. I think that's how the saying goes. I'm gonna put this guy on ice and try to get another one. I might just try that again. Let me explain to you guys what happened. So what happened there was I came up to this bridge and it's super low. It's the lowest bridge that I've fished thus far today. The Dinu actually barely clears under it. And I just had the idea I'm gonna drop a crab at every single piling. And if there's a fish down there that I can't see, it's dark under the bridge, so I can't sight fish under there. And I had the crab on the bottom, and I felt like a little bit of action happening, and then I felt weight, and I was like, there's a fish there. And I set the hook on him, and that thing gave me a fight. I would not expect a sheepshead to fight like that. I had to use like every bit of knowledge I have about fighting fish in close quarters near structure, and those pilings are loaded with super sharp barnacles. If my line touched that, I would have been toast, but we got him in. Super stoked. Let's keep after it. Let's see if we can get some more. All right, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pitch a bait under here and stay out of the bridge so I have more of the upper hand when it comes to fighting them. But I'll do that and see if maybe there's one more home here. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a long shot just because that was a really kind of an intense fight and that could spook some fish in the area, but there's an old saying, action brings action, so it also could have brought some fish to the area. So we'll try this for a little bit and then we'll continue down this way and keep sight fishing. sheep right here, grazing on this piling. He's got it. Oh, that was actually a nice snapper. Oh. I wonder if I should cast another bait in there or not. Oh, I see a crab right here. I think that's my sign to fish another bait. Something messing with it down there. Whatever it is, he's got it. Hooked up. Oh, that's that snapper. Inshore mangrove snapper. Not a bad fish. Definitely a keeper. I might take him home and just try him out compared to the sheepshead. These guys have to be 10 inches. He is about 11 and a half. Yeah, we'll take him with us. That was so cool. I was able to catch a crab on the piling and then right then and there drop him down and catch a keeper mangrove. So I don't know, that's just like the kind of stuff I look for. He has it hooked up. Oh, it's a nice one. Whoa. Here we go. That works perfectly to plan. I saw him, came back to him slowly, fixed the bait, and he ate it. Another keeper for sure. Oh, nice one. That was pretty sweet. Let's go, 3 in the box. All right, check this dude out. Definitely the darkest one of the trip. Really cool. This one probably has the craziest teeth of any of them so far. He looks insane. Can't even believe this is a real fish. It looks so like animated, like comical. Anyway, another nice one, probably 14, 15 inches. Super happy with it. It was really cool. I saw the fish. It was perfect how it worked out. So I got a few more crabs. I'm gonna go try these bridges again up here, get this one on ice and see if we can maybe get 1 or 2 more. I think we already have really enough for a good meal, but let's see. Maybe I'll pick off a couple more and then maybe invite a few more people to dinner. Whoa, that was crazy. Oh, this is a nice one. I just dropped it on this piling. I didn't even see a fish there. And this dude smoked it. Wow. It is so funny how you can go 2 days without catching a fish. And then just, for whatever reason, day 3 you get on them. Oh. It's a pretty one. Another keeper. I think I decided I'm gonna keep 5 and then go home. Wow, I think this one might be the biggest of the day. And I think it's, in my opinion, the prettiest. Let's go. There you go, another sheepshead. Really nice. This one has a nice smile. He's like perfect teeth. These things crack me up every time I catch one. I'm like, these things are unbelievable. Anyway, this is sick. I'm stoked. If you guys can't tell, I'm just so happy that I actually caught fish today, because the last couple of times I've been fishing, it just hasn't been great. But that's how fishing is, you know, like you have your good days, you have your bad days. That's honestly fishing, you know, so I can't complain. I love it. It's my absolute passion, and you just gotta love it when a day comes together like this. 4th fish of the day, plus that little mangrove snapper. Super cool little fish, man. Epic, epic. We're gonna try for 1 more and then we're gonna get out of here. There's the cooler thus far. See the 3 sheeps on top. There's one underneath the ice and that mangrove snapper. So we're crushing it. I'm hyped. We're gonna get down to this other bridge that's at the end of this canal and then probably call it a day after that. just had a sheepshead. I just blew by him, like did a drive-by underneath this bridge, and I just pitched back. Let's see if he eats it. Thought he ate it. Shoot, he's back there. Damn, he did hit it. I missed him. Let's see, maybe we could still get him. I got him. Let's go. Oh my God, that was so cool. Oh, another nice one. Let's see. Just gonna flip him in. Nice. Dude, we crushed him today. Let's see. Yeah, no, he's almost 15 inches. All right, so there it is. Check this dude out. We got him, number 5. I just want to say this was a great day of fishing, but like you guys saw, this is my 3rd day in the last like week and a half trying to go after these fish. I'm taking it as kind of a lesson, you know, like I really persevered. I didn't give up. Every single time I came out on the water, like I didn't get discouraged. I decided I was gonna have a good time, try to have fun, and learn something new every single time I came out on the water. That's like my number 1 advice I would give to anybody, even just starting off fishing, or if they've been fishing for a long time. If you're really present when you're out on the water and you're paying attention to your surroundings and the bait and what the fish are doing and the weather, you can learn something every single time you go fishing. I don't care if you're going fishing for an hour or you're going fishing for 10 hours. If you catch a bunch of fish or you catch nothing at all, there's always something to learn. And I don't know, I like to do that. I like to use these days out on the water as lessons. I'm trying to hone my skills and get better, and that's just one way that I like to do it. So once again, there's that sheep. Beautiful, beautiful fish, super cool. Still got the gnarly face with the crazy teeth. It's a crustacean muncher. But I'm gonna get this guy in the ice box, the Yeti right behind me, and I'll see you guys at the fillet table. We're gonna clean these 5 fish up and that little mangrove snapper as well. And then we're gonna take him to my boy Danny's house. You guys have seen Danny, he's done some camera work for me in the past. He's a really good friend of mine, and his girlfriend's a chef, like I think I've mentioned previously. So yeah, she's gonna cook these things up. I'm excited to try them out. I've never had sheepshead before. I've heard good things, so I'm stoked. See you guys at the fillet table. Well, I decided not to go into crazy detail on how to clean these sheepshead. That way we can get to the kitchen and get started on this incredible recipe by Chef Sophia. But I will say, if you're planning on doing a pretty big meal and feeding multiple people, you're probably gonna need at least a few of these. Luckily, you're allowed to keep 8 fish per person, at least here in South Florida, and they have to be a minimum of 12 inches to harvest. As far as cleaning them, it was pretty straightforward. I used my standard filleting technique. I started by outlining the fish, then I began to separate the fillet from the rest of the carcass. And I'll say the most challenging part about cleaning this fish is to make sure you go over the rib cage with your knife rather than going through it. And other than that, cleaning this fish is pretty straightforward. Once I had the fillet separated from the rest of the carcass, I lined it up flush with the cleaning table to remove the skin. There were a couple small pin bones in the center of the fillet, which I quickly cut out. And then this is what you're left with off of about a 15-inch sheepshead. I'm gonna get the rest of these fish cleaned, and then I'll meet you guys in the kitchen to create some magic. All right guys, I'm here in the kitchen. If you guys can't tell, I'm somewhere new. I'm at Danny and Sophia's house. You guys know Danny, he's my dog. We catch a lot of fish together. He's always helping me with the camera work, but his girlfriend Sophia is a chef, and she's gonna be in charge of the cooking portion of today's video, so I'll let her introduce herself real quick.
Hi guys, I'm so happy to be here. We're gonna be doing an awesome, elegant dish today. I'm gonna be going through every step, and yeah, I'm excited. Let's get started. So first things first, you're gonna get a pot. We're gonna fill it up about 3/4 of the way up. I'm gonna start off with high. If you feel like you get distracted a lot or walk away from things, I put it on medium. We're also gonna put salt in the water so that the potatoes are a little bit seasoned and so that the water can boil a lot faster. To hold your knife correctly, you're gonna go like this. You're gonna put your thumb here and you're gonna put your finger like this if you wanna hold it correctly. It really helps with your wrists and stuff if you're cooking a lot at home. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut both ends off. It's okay. And then we're gonna put it on its side. And then we're gonna just kind of go around. And then you see, I try to take like as little bit off and then just keep on going around. And I flip it over. And then these pieces, if they don't come off easy, we'll go back in later. We're gonna do the same thing to this orange. And basically what we're gonna be doing as like the final product is that we're segmenting these oranges and grapefruit, which is basically, you'll see we're going in between like the little pieces to get like a really pretty orange slice that has no membranes or white part. I'm gonna go in and just take away these little white pieces. See these little lines right here? And those are gonna be like your guide. So we're just gonna go right in between one, right in between the other, and then it just pops right out. And you have a cute little segmented orange. And then we're gonna do this above the bowl because if you see like there's just dripping liquid, and that's gonna be a part of your salsa marinade as well. So we finished all the orange and grapefruit segments, so we're gonna move to the next part of the salsa. So we have a red onion here. First thing you're going to do so that you don't cry is hot water.
Really? I did not know that.
I hate it. Be right by the sink. You'll see I won't cry. It's the worst.
Just running it like that?
Just running it.
Wow.
It doesn't even have to be hot water, but I feel like hot water works best. But just the water, something takes whatever comes out of you that makes you cry and takes it in there.
Interesting.
Okay, so we are going to cut this in fours. And then I'm just gonna peel the skin off. And then I'm just gonna go cut. And I'm gonna cut both ends. I like to cut it because if you see, like all of these are like equal in length, equal in size until it gets to like right here. But when you cut it just straight down, you get that. And like when you cut that nice and tiny, it's all nice and flush. So for this salsa, you want tiny little cuts. Always put your nails down so that you can literally chop and not have to worry about cutting your finger.
That would take me 10 minutes to do.
So you see nice little tiny chops, and then I have these random long pieces, so we're just gonna go like this. And with this, it's literally super easy. Just make sure your hand is on the end so you have control, and then I swipe it off. And then you want these almost as tiny as possible. And then that's pretty good. And then we're just gonna throw it in there. So we're gonna do this kind of softly just to see if we need more, because the grapefruit is very soft and delicate. So we don't want it to break for presentation purposes, but if you're at home and you don't care, that's fine, and it'll still taste good, which is what matters. So I'm just gonna peel these, simple. You can go like this, or some people go like back and forth. I don't really like doing that. I find that a lot more dangerous. Now we're done with the potatoes. I'm gonna try to do the parsnips really fast because I don't want these to brown, and we're just gonna peel them the same way. And this one you can go back and forth. It's less scary. But once again, I don't really like that. And then we're just gonna cut them into chunks. I cut the potatoes in half really quick. There. Now we're gonna throw them in the water. Just be careful because you don't want it to splash back at you. And then they're all nice and covered. I'm gonna turn my heat back up to like 7, and you're just gonna let those boil. So while the potatoes are boiling, we're gonna finish the salsa. The next step is scotch bonnet. If you can't find scotch bonnet, you can do habanero, and if you can't find habanero, you can really do any pepper you want. I'm gonna keep the seeds because when we made this last time, it wasn't spicy at all. And then I don't have gloves, but normally I'd wear gloves because if you touch your eye or something,
Ooh,
or anywhere really.
that's good advice. So the Scotch bonnet is like a spicy pepper kind
It's
of.
a super spicy pepper. Piece, and then we're gonna put that right in there. Put it in there gently so that it can start marinating. Now we're adding some finely chopped parsley. Next we have some cilantro. We're just gonna put the cilantro right in. We're gonna mix again and make sure you do it gently so that you don't mess up the oranges. And then this might look like a lot of salt. Also eyeball that. You guys can salt however you want. Always salt to taste. So the last ingredient technically would be olive oil. I only have grapeseed oil, so that's what I'm using. Just a little swirl. And then we're gonna put this in the fridge while we finish everything else. All right, so now we're gonna take the potatoes out. Just so that you know that they're done, you're just gonna put a fork and it's just gonna glide right through. And you're gonna keep this water too. Don't throw it out. We're gonna wrap these so they just stay warm while we do everything else. So just wrap it up on top of the pot and I'll keep it nice and warm. Okay, next up for the potatoes, we're gonna take half and half and some butter and then we're gonna heat it up. Please make sure you heat this up and you don't use whole milk and butter. Got a good chunk of the butter. And then like 45 seconds, I'm probably gonna check it at like halfway mark to make sure it's not like exploding. Okay. So we like how this looks. It doesn't have to be completely melted because we'll just stir it in. So now we're just gonna slightly infuse this together so that when we pour it in the food processor, it's nice and good. We're just gonna throw them in there. And then I'm gonna start off with a little bit and pour fast. Because if you pour slow, you'll get it all over the place. Good. We're just gonna add a little bit of sugar. You do not have to put this. I just like to add it. I feel like it brings all the flavors together.
Where's the
Right there, right next to the probiotic
I don't
bites.
even know where the sugar is, bro. What do you do around here?
Nothing.
We're low on sugar.
He doesn't even go in the kitchen. It's literally gonna be like a sprinkle. If you were to do like a sprinkle of salt, it's gonna be like a little sprinkle of sugar. That's it. Pure it one more time. Alright. And then you'll see you have like a nice, smooth, creamy texture. Good.
Pretty good. I like that.
Next, we're gonna take the fish out. I like to put it on paper towels, dry it out. It'll help with your sear in the pan. These are our seasonings today. Normally I would use garlic powder, but we're out, so we're gonna use garlic salt. Now we're gonna season the other side the same exact way. So we're gonna put it on high. I want it ripping hot. And then we're gonna use grapeseed oil. This is the best oil you can use. It doesn't burn easily. Deep frying, baking, you have more room to play with. And then make sure to get the oil all under the fish. Turn it down to like 7. I don't want to burn it. I'm gonna put it on here so that we get rid of that excess oil. Do orange, grapefruit orange. Take some of that like onion, cilantro mixture. Just a little microgreens for more color. Perfect. Alright, so this is our final dish. Sheephead, citrus salsa, a little bit of microgreens, and then a turnip potato puree.
Alrighty, we're about to dig into these incredible looking plates that Sophia has prepared for us. I'm super excited to try this out. I know Danny's pumped too. We're all really starving. We've been in here filming and cooking for the last couple hours, so let's see how this tastes. It's my first time having Sheepshead.
Oh, that's fire.
Damn, that is good.
You got it with the orange.
I gotta get some grapefruit in my life.
I didn't like grapefruit, so I threw it on Sheepshead.
Damn, that is so good. You're right about the citrus is like so refreshing and light.
And it goes pretty good with the
This is
potato.
so beautiful. I like, don't even want to eat it.
It's like a work of art.
Thank you.
So good. My compliments to the chef.
Thank you.
God, this is good.
And if you want more salsa.
Oh, it's got a nice kick too. That's from the salsa, right?
That's the Scotch bonnet.
This is a winner. You guys definitely. Ooh, spice got me. You guys definitely have to try this one out. Sophia explained it step by step. It's really not hard. Follow these instructions and you can make this at home yourself. I would say any light flaky fish would be good. Snapper, obviously the sheepshead or anything like that. Just a nice white flaky fish. Really goes well with this recipe. Alright, I just finished round one. I'm definitely about to make myself another plate. This food is so amazing, I can't get over it. But I just wanted to thank you all for tuning into the video. That was a lot of fun going after the sheepshead. Now I have a better idea of how to catch them. And they're obviously incredible table fare, especially when you have a chef cooking it for you. So thanks for watching the video. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. I'll be happy to get to them. If you did enjoy the video, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and do that. That would be amazing. And yeah, that's all I got for this one. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.